Hey everybody, it's Stacy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming for the week of January 6th to the 12th in my brand new planner. I went with the Harriet Wright Designs A5 wide coil planner again. I just absolutely loved it last year. I love how neutral it is. I love that there is no extra calendars or designs or anything like that. It's just very simple, very basic. You get 5 weeks every month. I love it. So I am using the same planner again. Unfortunately, I just got this planner last week. My planner was quite delayed due to the fact of the Canada Postal Strike. It was coming from overseas, and because I wasn't able to get they weren't able to ship the planner due to this postal strike, it just took a very long time. It had nothing to do with the shop. The shop was fantastic. Their customer support was great. Nothing to do with them. It just was an unfortunate timing. But I have my planner now, so this is my first spread in it, and I'm just so excited. I am doing 2 New Year's Eve spreads, but I am doing the one in this planner just for myself, and then the one in my old 2024 memory planner will be filmed once I get there. It'll take a little bit, but it will get there. Okay, so maybe I should say the kit that I am using for this week. This week I am using the kit called First Snow. It is a very fun kit. It's actually a reformat in my shop, but I loved this kit when it first came out, and I was very excited to redo it. I've been having a lot of fun with the reformatted kits lately. Just there's so much good art out there, and sometimes you only get to use it once. Sometimes I don't even get to use them in my own planner because I just, you release too many kits. There's just not enough weeks in the year. So sometimes it's really fun just to be able to reuse some art and make a brand new kit. So that's what I did for this one. And I have decided in this year's planner, I am not going to use foil overlays. So I have been using foil overlays for years now. I have been doing the whole full box overlays and glitter header overlays. And I also used to use underlays, underlays. And I used to use those. I stopped using the underlays, and this year I decided I'm just going to use stickers. So I'm hoping that it will just, eliminate some of the bulk in my planner, but also allow me just to maybe get them out faster. I feel like often having to make the foil for my spreads is one of the bigger daunting things that I don't want to do because it just seems like more work. So I'm hoping that this will allow me just to enjoy the planning step a little bit more. One of my goals this year is definitely just to find the love in all my hobbies like I have been doing, and that is one of the things that I just wasn't loving anymore. So I decided to put it aside and move on, and it's still super pretty and I love when people use it, but I just felt like for me it was just not serving me for this year. So I'm going to move on. However, in this planner, I'm still using my washi banner because I love them. I don't ever see them anymore, but I just love washi banners. I think they look so pretty. I love using up my washi tape, so I am going to keep using those. And I think that's pretty much the only change. The only change would be the foil and the fact that it's a little bit harder now to cut my bottom washi because I'm so used to just putting on the foil overlay and then cutting it. So now I kind of have to measure and then use my X-Acto knife to cut it. So it's a little bit more challenging, but it's a very simple fix. All right, so now I have laid down my entire base and I'm going to go into the day-to-day plans. So let's start with Monday. On Monday, I was working in the office, so I used one of the big half box stickers and our big desktop sticker, that's like a winter theme, to mark that. And then I did have to go to Staples. I was out of envelopes, I believe, so I had to go and get some envelopes from Staples. I always find that they have the best deals for just regular envelopes, so I always go there. And then in the evening, I was playing Dreamlight Valley. I've been trying to do just a little bit at a time. So there is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dreamlight Valley, but they have star paths, aka battle passes almost, where they have an event going on and you just have to do the duties and then you get rewards, unlock items in the game. and I always like to complete the entire thing. But this one is huge. It takes so long. So I kind of figured out if I did like 6 tasks a day that I would be able to get it complete. I am very far behind. So I was trying to do a couple tasks every single day. I'll probably have to do quite a bit more in the next week or two just to finish it up. I think it only has 2 more weeks left. So I'll have to definitely be grinding that just to get all the items. Again, it's just silly. I just like to try and complete it because why not? And then in the evening, I did clean my bathrooms. I've been trying to get back on my cleaning schedule. My kids have been doing so good at theirs. I made a cleaning schedule for them at the end of last year to kind of help them be able to be more independent, but also to like help me around the house. And they have been doing so good. So I need to get my butt in gear because they're doing better than me. So I wanted to mark that I did clean the bathrooms. It's my job to do our master bathroom as well as the basement one. And then my kids do their bathroom. So that is what I did that day. And then in the evening, me and my daughter played Lorcana. So it is a Disney like trading card game, but there is a board, and she got it for Christmas. She originally got like a deck of cards a year ago, but we only had one deck, so you can't play against somebody. So she finally got like the board game, and it came with a couple more decks in there, so that was super nice. We can finally play it. So we played it that day. Super fun game if you're into Disney. It's just a fantastic game. And then I planned and watched a lot of YouTube and had some tea in the evening. So that sticker is from Beto & Co. And then the tea sticker is from Millie Paperie. On Tuesday, I worked in a school office in the morning. And then I worked in a different school office in the afternoon. So I put both school offices down. And then I did go to Tim Hortons in between during my lunch hour, going to the next school because I really needed coffee. And then quickly after work, I went and got my brows done. My esthetician that like does are they called estheticians that do like your brows? Probably not. Someone else. I know she does nails, so she is an esthetician. But she did move, and she did my brows amazing, and I used to love, love, love going to her. And she moved in September, and I have yet to go get my brows waxed. So it was really, really needed, and so I finally found someone else new to get that done. So I went there, and then because it was so late after work and doing my brows, then I quickly just grabbed McDonald's and brought that home for the family. We had that. And then me and my son went to Taekwondo in the evening. And then I came back home, and me and my husband have been watching Game of Thrones. We have already watched the entire series. We actually own them. Funny story, we watched one episode of the show and decided we loved it and bought the entire series. We just loved Game of Thrones. So we have been rewatching that right now. So I used a TV icon to mark that. And then in the evening at bedtime, I just was reading my book. Now, I was probably reading The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic, I believe. Either that one or I was reading Mistress of All Evil. I have already completed 4 books, and I'm almost done my 5th and my 6th books. I'm right now working on reading physical books, and so I have one audiobook on the go and then one physical book on the go, and that has been so different for me, but so nice. Like, I am the world's slowest reader, so I usually just stick to audiobooks, so it's been very nice to read physical books. Moving on to Wednesday, I worked at the office that day, so I marked that, and I did go get more Tim Hortons this day because I was out of my creamer and needed coffee. So that sticker is actually from, let me see if I can remember the name. No, I don't remember. But she's a Canadian shop and she's awesome. And I hope that she's still open. I think she is. And she has these Tim Hortons little stick doodles, and that one is like from her shop. And so I used that. And then I went and got groceries this day. Then I took my son to his haircut appointment. And in the evening, we booked our Park and Fly, which is like when you go to the airport and you leave your vehicle at the airport, they will make sure that it's all nice and warm for you and inside for when you arrive back from your flight. And we are going on vacation very soon, so we needed to book that. So that's booked. And then I did do a lot of puzzling, and we watched Kitchen Nightmares. It comes out on Tuesdays now, I believe, and so we just had to catch up for it. Oh, sorry about that camera shake there. And then I did do a lot of reading in bed this evening, but unfortunately had a really rough night, so I marked that. When my husband has a cold, it's just like 10 times worse, so that's okay. I was able to fall asleep, but the reading definitely makes me more tired, so if I just keep reading, then we are good. On Thursday, I was also working in the office, so I used Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. And then I used one of these from her worksheet, these little stickers to say that I'm exhausted. She's like low on energy and crashing on her desk. And I definitely think that was me this day. It was such a rough day. Like, I had trouble keeping my eyes open the entire day. So I did just spend the entire evening reading. I was definitely reading The Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic. Very cute little story. Magical realism is the genre, and just about a girl who has magic in this little town, and she has like each person in the family has a magical ability, but they also comes with a curse, and it's their conflicting things. So if their curse is like something that's like negative that affects them. So it's her juggling the curse as well as like heartbreak. So there's a tiny little bit of a love story in there, but it's not the main focus. It's just very cute. I really like it. So I spent the entire evening just reading and could barely get off the couch. I was so tired. And that sticker is from Planner Mania. So I didn't end up going to Taekwondo this day, so my son went instead. I dropped him off and he went. He has been trying to get his approval form so that he can test for his next belt, and I have to wait until May in order to test for my black belt. So I know he really wanted to go so that he can get more time to be able to test for his belt. And then I did do a little bit of puzzling in the evening and watched a ton of Book Talk. Book Talk has been like one of my all-time, no, BookTube. Sorry, not BookTube, not Book Talk, not TikTok, YouTube. And I've just been watching so much people like show books and stuff. I'm just honestly obsessed with it. My TBR list has gotten so massive in the last couple days because I've just been seeing all these awesome books and just adding them to my list. On Friday, I worked at a school office, so I put in a little sticker to mark that. And then it is Friday, so it is our eat out day, and we got Chicken Chef for dinner. And then I did spend the evening hanging out with my friend. We have been doing these like hobby nights as opposed to like just having a specific thing that we've been doing together. And so basically what we've been doing is we have a lot of hobbies that some are similar and some are different, but sometimes you just want to play your video game, sometimes you want to puzzle, sometimes you want to plan, sometimes you want to do something else. And basically we just kind of hang out together and we do whatever we want. So I this day was pulling stickers for some spreads, and then we ended up doing a puzzle together. So while I was planning, she was playing a video game, and then we just did a puzzle together. And it's been so nice to be able to just kind of still just chat and hang out, but then be able to just do our own thing. So that's what I was doing this day, as well as we ended up watching Game of Thrones. And that Game of Thrones sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. She had a Game of Thrones like Mother of Dragons sheet a long time ago. I don't know if she still does. And I bought it the first time that we watched the show, and so I had a few icons left on there and knew I wanted to use them because when else are you going to use them? On Saturday, I did a little bit of Dreamlight Valley in the morning. Again, just trying to do my daily duty things so that I can finish up the Star Path. And then my daughter got a mini donut maker for Christmas. and she has been dying to try it out. So this day she finally got the opportunity. Just basically like those mini donuts you get at like festivals and stuff. So she's tried two different kinds now. She's tried like the normal regular mini donuts with like that cinnamon icing sugar on the outside. And she has made like a chocolate mini donut with like a chocolate icing on top. So it's really cute to see her very excited about baking donuts. It's been very, very fun and happy to test. And then after that, I did film a bunch of videos. I was doing all of my Throwback Thursday spreads this day. I ended up getting 3 spreads completely done, as well as the base for one more spread. So that made me feel so, so good this day. And then I did go for a walk with my husband because we just needed to stretch our legs and the weather was really, really nice. And then when we got back, we had to shovel the driveway because we had just gotten a bunch of snow. He snow blows the driveway, and then I just shoveled like the walkway and then cleaned up like the edges and stuff. Usually my kids do that with him, but this day he asked if I would, so I did that. And then I did print a bunch of kits and foil for myself for the Throwback Thursday spreads. I got all of the kits for 2024 printed and cut for myself, so they're all organized and ready to go, so I can just pull stickers and kind of get a bunch done at a time so I can schedule those videos. And then I did make buns this day. We had buns and lasagna soup for dinner. It was awesome. I finally figured out how to make really good homemade buns, and it's been a struggle for me forever. I can never get dough to rise, but I figured it out now, and I use my bread maker, and it's been like life-changing. And then in the evening, I watched the show Wizards Beyond Waverly Place with my daughter. So I showed her the show Wizards of Waverly Place. She loved it. Found out that there was this bring back show, and so we've been taping it and watching it on Saturdays. On Sunday, I did a bunch of monthly spreads. My daughter made some more mini donuts. She made the chocolate ones, and I ended up filming some more videos. I'm not sure. I think I did more bases and stuff like that. And then while I was filming, I was just out in the living room watching Game of Thrones with my husband. And then this afternoon, I did do my zone cleaning, and that was in the kitchen. So if you're not familiar with zone cleaning, it's basically setting like a timer, like an hour, and doing as much as you possibly can in that zone. So you're not going to get everything done, but you're going to get done a lot more than if you never did anything. So I ended up getting the fridge, the freezer, and the dishwasher clean. So not very much, but hey, it was still more than it was previous. And then we ended up getting Dairy Queen for dinner. Now, I apologize. I totally realized I didn't film after I printed the picture for my sidebar, but the picture I used was me and my daughter playing Lorcana. She's very, very, very excited. And then I was just filling in the extra space on the sidebar with some washi. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys think down below. Also, let me know what planner you guys are using for this year. I'd love to know. Have a great day, everybody. Bye!